Hello, 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 everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. Or if you're from across the pond, happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas to you. So excited to be here. Look, it's not a what's it called? It's not a green screen, guys. This is actually oops, wrong way. That's actually a TV and the Christmas tree behind. The dogs are, well, one dog. Harry just went off of the thing. I'm gonna pick this up very gently. Oh God, very gently. You should only see what I had to do to rig it up. So there's Willow. You can see her. She's against the pillows. I am so excited to be on tonight, and thank you guys for being here. Let me see who's here, and then we'll introduce our mystery guest. So excited. All right. Just ignore that comment. I was telling my mystery guest to go out and come back in. I don't know how to get rid of it. So happy holidays. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Priscilla. Hello, help. Not help. You're funny. Hello, Irma. Good to see you. Michelle, good to see you. Dina, good to see you. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas Eve, whichever you like to say. Happy holidays. It's so warm by the fire. Look, my hair is on fire. No, anyway, I have issues. People don't know that. I have issues. So I have, thank you, Robin. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, we have so many things to talk about. And first of all, let's just talk about how blessed we all are and how blessed we are to be here, how blessed I am to have you guys follow and share and be so supportive. I really could not get here where I'm at in my life without the support of all of you. So truly, truly, thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that said, I have a wonderful mystery guest. You guys haven't met her yet, so it's not like you're like, what? Who? So I'm going to introduce my newfound friend, Laura Bryant. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm going to make sure that the background in the middle between us doesn't have words. So there we go. Fixed. Okay. So Laura, we met through kind of sort of through Lisa Noland.
Mhm.
But we both have worked and studied with Lisa Williams.
Yes.
And you have been doing this for the psychic medium stuff for how long?
Well, I've been doing readings since I've been 18, but I didn't take a leap of faith until like 2016. I quit my job. I went to the Arthur Findlay College, got my LLC, and didn't look back. Been doing this.
How was Arthur Findlay? Tell it, because we've talked about it, but people don't hear, I know Susan Fuller has told us a little bit about, but I'd love to hear your experience.
Oh, it was like Hogwarts. Like, it was so magical. The teachers were amazing. Anything that we had, anything that we needed, they always made sure that they addressed every issue that we had. I got to meet people all around the world, and they still come to me for readings, which is really cool. And I go to them. So that's nice. Yeah, I have them all around the world from that place. I really took it out on a limb because I had no idea that I always knew I was a psychic, but I had no idea that I had mediumship in me. And I studied under Kitty. And Kitty stretched me, and then I realized, oh, wow, I can talk to deceased loved ones. And I've been doing that ever since.
Isn't it? It's a gift. It truly is a gift to share information with other people, but also, like we say, because this is what I love about you guys. This is what I love about Laura, you guys. Laura believes, like I do, like it is that educational piece. It's about teaching people that, the loved ones across the way are looking to talk to us. And we have the ability, all of you have the ability to just go out there and just talk to them. I mean, I was talking to my mom earlier today and my dad earlier today. So it's just awesome. to do the work that we do. And I'm so glad again you're here. Now, Priscilla has put your website down,
Hi,
laurabryantpsychic.com.
Don. Hi, Ivana.
And we're going to say hello to Dee Dee, Irma, Rachel, Dawn, Yvonne,
Ivana.
Yvonne, good to see you. And Connie, good to see you. How are things in Canada, my dear? How are things going, Yvonne? So good. Now you've been doing this for a while. What's your favorite type of client? Isn't that a good question? What's your favorite kind of client?
I think my favorite type of clients are the ones that are open to this because the more open and the more relaxed people are, the faster I get my messages. The worst, I want to tell you the worst too.
I love the worst.
The worst are the detective and the cops. I'm not even joking. I know when they come in that they're a cop, they will tell me no, 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 no. And at the end, I will still get my hug and they will tell me that they were a cop. But yes.
Isn't that crazy? That's just
Yes.
crazy. David, same to you. Wishing you the magic of the season. And guys, really, truly, this season, like my mom used to say, the season is not just about this week or today and tomorrow. You should have, well, let me cancel that, not should have. We should try to maintain that feeling all year round. We should have that feeling of it all year round. Yvonne says negative 25 degrees. Wow. Burr is right. You know what? I don't miss that in Chicago. Let me tell you, I do not miss it being here in the Pacific Northwest. So great to have so many of you on this Christmas Eve. Thank you. Now, Laura, we're going to do a couple readings here and there, just general for everybody. Now, I know you go to Chicago. You
Yes.
also go to other places. What are the other towns that you go to?
I go to Vincennes, Indiana. I travel to Huntingburg, Indiana. Washington, of course, it's been my main place, but that's my hometown.
Washington,
And
Indiana.
Washington, Indiana.
She doesn't come to me, guys. I would love her to. You're welcome anytime you want. But she goes to Washington, Indiana. Go ahead.
And Huntingburg.
And Huntingburg.
So pretty much I stay around my area other than Chicago.
Okay. And you go there for the day?
Yes.
Okay.
I have set schedules on the weekends, and every Saturday or Sunday I go to a different place.
Okay. Now, guys, I don't bring anybody on that I don't trust or I don't feel that doesn't have the same integrity as the people in our circle. But I have to tell you, Laura does, and we are here to promote Laura's online business. And what she's doing for you guys is this. Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, so up until the end of the year, I'm actually my $75 for 45 minutes, but I'm going to extend it. And if you book the 45-minute one, I will extend it for an hour. So it's $100. So you'll save $25 and get the whole hour. This is going to be extended till the very end of the year.
So guys, she's going to take her 45-minute reading, which is normally $75. She's going to make it an hour for $75. So when you book with her, because you book online, correct?
Yes, I do.
You click the 45 minutes, but she's actually giving you an hour. So you have a savings, guys, of $25 for the whole hour. I think that's amazing. It's really, really good. And your friend Yvonne says Laura is awesome.
Thank you, Yvonne. Awesome.
And thank you for being here, Yvonne. Christina, good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve to you, or Happy Christmas Eve. So, Laura, like, how do you get all the stuff? Do you get all the clairs? Are you?
They actually come in. It's really random with me. I don't know. I have all the clairs, but I'm sure it's just the same as you. There's even sometimes, and it's not very often, that I'll get taste.
Yeah.
And then I'll get the smells, and sometimes I'll see, and sometimes I hear it. It really varies from reading to reading on how I perceive or get my messages.
Are you more of a feeler? Is that like your first go-to usually?
Actually, I get a lot of sight.
Okay.
In my third eye.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And for me, it's the same thing. It's like I'll either hear it or see it or feel it. and
Mhm.
then everything else comes right after that. Smell and taste are like you said, they're not the common
Small.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not the common ones, but sometimes because my people like to talk to everybody else's people, they always like to talk to me about food. So I think because I am a foodie, they will just go ahead and do that. Um, Now we're here, obviously, guys, on Christmas Eve, and we've got some little surprises for you. Laura's going to do a group read. I'm going to do a group angel message. And it's funny, like my whole chest is warm right now. I feel the back very airy. It feels like there's an angel wing around me. So it's super cool. Um, let's Priscilla's putting up your uh website again. Laura Bryan Psychic. You also have a Facebook, pardon me. You also have a Facebook page too,
I
correct?
do. It is called Laura's Connection LLC.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Guys, like and follow this woman. And let me tell you, you thought I was sassy. Oops, the wrong way. She's like, I mean, and sharp and funny. And I've watched some of her lives. There's no holding back this woman. There is no holding back. And I love that about you. And here, thank you so much, Priscilla, for putting that up. And Rachel says, this is lovely. Thank you both. Thank you. So, Laura, do you want to pick a couple cards and give a message to everybody?
Sure.
You want to do it?
Sure.
And while you're
Some of
doing that, oh, sorry. While you're doing that, look, you guys, I got a new mug. Isn't this cool? It's the colors of the website. So it's purple and there's blue inside. And then this is what my roommate gave me for Christmas Eve gift. And of course, it's the old saying, to connect, to educate, to grow. Still good. I mean, because it's what I have on the website. Connect, educate, and grow. So I like the new mug. So I just had to show everybody. I was also stalling Laura to help you. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. So I pulled two cards. So pick a card between one or two, and I'm going to give a couple of messages with each card so it goes to everybody. So on my first card, I should give a minute, let you guys pick one or two.
Yeah. So what she's trying to do, guys, is so all of you pick either a number 1 or number 2. So ready? Pick a number 1 or 2. You don't have to tell us what it is.
Thank you,
You know
Dawn.
what it is. Okay. You know what it is. So now that you did it, now you're going to get the message for you guys. This is a good way, Laura. I like this way. Go ahead.
So on my first card, I got power.
Ooh.
Whoops, power. That's an amazing card. Some of you guys are going to be stepping into your power, and you're really going to be amazed at the things you're going to accomplish. You can expect this from now up until 3 weeks to 3 months out is what they're saying. So up until March. And there could be an opportunity hidden from you that will become available at a later date. And this could be an opportunity for a job change, advancing somehow in your workforce. It's going to be different for everybody because these are general readings. And some of you guys are going to be taking your power back, and you're going to be spending more time on you and not so much on other people. And what a powerful card that is to have.
Amen to that, people. People pleasers. Also, awesome.
Yes,
awesome
right.
pleasers.
Awesome. So here's number 2. So number 2, we got balance. Balance. Some of you guys are really going to be balancing on how you do things daily. And this is going to be like, if you overwork and you're going to back off on your work and you're going to spend more time with your family life. So you're going to better balance things. And they're also saying, don't forget when you're balancing to take time for yourself too, because we all know that that's really important in this day and age. And some of you guys, I feel like you're going to be letting go of something unhealthy for you. This can be a person, a bad habit, or they're even saying this can be a lack of self-confidence. So you're really going to be bringing that to the forefront. And I'm going to tell you guys, I can see you pushing forward like a bull. So you're really going to come into here we go, both of them. You're going to be coming into your power and you're going to bring balance in your life. So I hope you enjoyed those two cards. And now we'll hear from Elias. Elias, your turn.
It's okay. It's all good. I love that, Laura. I might have to borrow that way. That's a good one. That's good. I like it. Okay, so obviously it's Christmas Eve, guys, and the archangel realm is really just I almost like hear um a choir singing, and it's really, really beautiful. Let me get a little bit more of the Christmas tree there, so it's a little bit more balanced there. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes, say a little prayer, and then I'll start. And you guys know the routine, so here we go. Good evening. Welcome, loved ones. It is good to be with you this evening. We want to talk to you about communication. We say to you, loved ones, speak. Speak your truth. Speak from your heart. Speak so you may be heard. Do not stifle your vocal cords. Let them sing. Let them be heard. Let them be known. When you speak from your heart, you are heard. You do not have to shout. You just have to speak. Your heart has so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing promises. Promise of clarity, promise of success, promise of fortune. Now, fortune, loved ones, can mean finding a significant other, can mean new home, new job, new relationships. Maybe a relationship that was lost or a relationship that needs healing. When you speak from your heart, loved ones, there is connection. If you like, you may put your hand on the center of your chest. Feel the essence of the Creator within you when you speak. Breathe before you speak. We encourage you to use the words, I feel. For when you feel, it comes deep from this place of heart. It's a glorious time, loved ones, to connect and to acknowledge one another, to find the purity in each soul that you come across. Find the truth, find the connection, and find no judgment. We say this to you with much love and much peace.
That was beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Someone snapped me out of it a little bit too soon. And I was like, see, once I get distracted, I can't hold it as strongly. And it was Willow starting to snore. So I heard a
I thought maybe it was my cat because it's meowing over here
no,
trying to get on my
that's
lap.
that didn't no, it's all good. It's all good. Um so Dina's saying great message. I think that's for you. Laura,
Thank you. Thank you,
balance.
Karen.
Perfect. Thank you. And Sarah says
Sarah.
amazing message. Thank you. And Sarah, happy Christmas across the way in the UK. Thank you for being here. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great night. It's a great night to be here and to include a brand new friend. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, you've been doing this for a long time, but what's the best part? Oh, so cute.
Sorry, Michelle said she heard a cat meowing, so I showed her.
Oh, that's okay. What's the best part of doing this work besides, the connecting? What do you love?
My favorite part is when I can tell somebody something that they've known that's been true because they've heard it from their own inner guidance, but they haven't learned quite to trust it.
Mm.
So it is so amazing to me when that light bulb goes off and they're like, "Oh my God, this is exactly what I felt has been true." So I really enjoy that part.
Now, what kind of like, many of us, pendulum cards, whatever we're getting, what's your favorite way of doing things?
Well, I only use tools for my angel cards and stuff on my lives. Other than that, I have a direct connection and I don't use tools anymore. When I went to the Arthur Finley College, they stretched me out enough to make me realize that I didn't really need them.
Yeah, and it's fascinating how that works, right? I
But I've
mean,
used all of them in the past
yeah,
to
and
start
same
off with.
here. Same here. When I first started and I used a pendulum, and I remember I forgot my pendulum one time, and then one time I always used my cards. And I went to my office space. I was still doing massage work, Reiki, and readings. And a client booked me for a reading, brought my massage stuff, totally forgot my cards. I'm like, how am I going to do this without my cards? Right. And it's just it's it's challenging. And then I had to sit there and go, hi client, thank you for booking. um if this reading resonates with you, then we're good. If it doesn't resonate with you because I'm not using my cards, then we will totally give you your refund. And she trusted me. I had to trust myself. That was the hard part, getting
That
out of
is
the
the
way
part.
and then just say, okay, here it goes. And I love my friend Robin. She's also a moderator. And this is one of the questions that I was going to ask Robin. I just love that. So let me get to Priscilla's and then I'll ask yours, Robin. Priscilla wants to know, because I want to know too, what's the deck that you were using?
I don't know the name of my decks. I have so many of them. I can look it up and post it, but I don't know the name of it.
What's the back look like?
Moons.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's really cool.
I got
Yeah.
them off of Amazon. I know that much.
Okay, that's good. They're Amazon deck. It's the
They're
Amazon
the
deck,
Amazon
guys.
deck.
That's what it is. And Robin says, Laura, do you have a memory of a really funny reading that made it hard to keep your composure?
I think there's not a lot of funny stuff on my readings. It's usually more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't recall a funny one because they're usually more serious about stuff.
I had the one where I think some of you know this story, where I was with, there were 55 of us learning. We were in the advanced mediumship program with John Holland and Janet Nohavik at the Edgar Casey Foundation in Virginia Beach. And they picked a couple of us to go on stage and right there do a live demo. And then they, John Holland and Janet, had to critique us. So it was, and John Holland went to Arthur Findlay College as well.
Did he?
Yeah, and he went there on and off for 2 years. So yeah, and it was just interesting. So I got chosen, which I was like, oh my god, and because normally I don't win anything, and I was like, I really wanted to get the feedback. I really wanted the feedback. So I got up there and I kept on hearing, right? And I was like, oh God, how am I going to say this? And I'm like, did your grandmother, she's saying like, she always stepped on a duck. So she just farted a lot. And I could see Janet Havoc behind my head going, former nun is what she was. And, it was just, that was really funny because it's like, how do you say, do you say someone had flatulence? And I was like, well, she's telling me say fart. So I'm saying fart. So the girl that I was reading for, she's like, oh yeah, grandma always did that. So it was good. This could have been a good question too for candy cane points. It could have, and we're going to get to trivia in a little bit. So, like you, I think our connections that we make, you and I, are very based on the emotional piece. I think we both read based on the heart, based from what's coming through is always the emotional lessons, the healing piece that comes from the heart. So it would have been yes, it would have been a good candy king. Yes. And Michelle's saying, I would have known the answer. Good. Excellent. Okay. So we have, you're in the Midwest. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. When you travel, are you working at a store? Are you working out of someone's home? What do you
All
do?
of the above.
All of the above.
I work out of a hotel. I work out of somebody's home. I work out of a massage place, makeup and stuff like aesthetics.
Yeah, sure.
I work out of a Reiki store.
Nice.
So it's really different where I go.
Okay. And guys, we are really promoting Laura so she gets more online clients because, this is where it's at now, especially with this, and not to put fear into this, guys. I'm not putting fear here, but just saying it what it is. With the Omicron variant, and a lot of people wondering, oh God, I don't want to, I do, and I don't. Hey, you can read just as well over the phone as you can or on computer as you can in person. So I started my readings over the phone is how I started.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them. My one friend, she's going to be on. She's a intuitive. She's a dietitian, and she's a nutritionalist. Karen Radin. She's going to be on in January talking about intuitive eating through science. So I'm really excited about that. She was my first client. I read for her in my bedroom. I know that sounds a little risque, but I had a chair there and we both sat on the floor and she, we had the reading. And thank you. Like and follow Laura's Connection. Thanks, guys. Is it Laura's Connection LLC?
Yes, Laura's Connection. That I think that's right. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Awesome. Awesome.
I actually used to do my readings out of my bedroom too when I first started. I would hold parties because I just loved reading. Because you're about my age. Way back when this wasn't a thing. People did not, we had nobody to turn to or stuff like that. So I would either have my friends come over or people from work, and they'd all party in the other room and have a good time. And I'd take them to my bedroom and we'd sit on the bed and I'd do my readings. It was always fun.
Just so you all know, Laura is younger, guys.
Not much. Not
but
much.
She looks a lot younger. Trust
Not
me,
much.
she looks a lot younger. Does anybody have any questions for Laura? And not like a reading, but like how she reads or any questions for Laura whatsoever? And we're going to do a little trivia too, guys. So stay tuned. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve. So I know that, like, for me, um, this time of year, I get very emotional. Like, my mom's been gone 21 years and my dad's been gone 20. Um, and this work has saved me, because if I didn't know what I knew, I would have probably had um, a nervous breakdown when my mom died. I was in church, in Greek church, um, Good Friday, and I felt someone touch my shoulder. And some of you know the story. Felt somebody touch my shoulder, and ignored it. My eyes were closed. And the next moment, I heard, "One of your parents won't be here next year for Easter." And my mom died 3 weeks before Easter the following year. It
Mm.
was just freaky, very freaky. Michelle has a question. Did you have the gift as a child?
I did. So this is a really cool story. So I grew up in a haunted house. It was so haunted that my friends wouldn't even come over. We had things that would move around and people walk up and down the stairs. But the crazy thing is even as a child, and I can remember being about 4 or so, I could remember running to my bed because you can feel the presence under the bed and in the closets. And I would put a white light and I would surround it around my body. And I never got affected by these spirits. Never the whole time. They never played the tricks on me. They did my friends. They'd scare them so bad that they would get them out of the house. It's amazing. It kept me out of a lot of trouble in my teens because when all my friends are going, "Come on, let's go," my guides are going, "Go home," and I listened to them, and so I never got in trouble with them. So I always stayed out of trouble as a teenager by listening to my guides.
Now let's talk a little bit about that, because everybody has different, like some people have um, spirit guides, angels, relatives. When you say guides, what do you mean by guides?
Well, I have a combination. I have angels, and I have a story about that too. That's really amazing. Um, my main guide I thought was a female for years because I would go around the corner and I could see the long dark hair. But I would, that jump scream, that like in your heart would race. Well, they stopped showing me them because that's how scared I would get. But it through meditation and stuff, I found out that he was Native American. I cannot say his name, so I call him Jake. I got a real heavy sense. This has probably been about 2 or 3 years ago. And I kept hearing, "You have a new angel working with you." Well, you know as well as I do, you doubt this stuff. Did I hear it? Was it real? So I took a step outside and I'm like, okay, if I have another angel, which I knew it was Gabriel, if I have Gabriel on my side, you have got to give me a sign. Well, I had been following this psychic medium on YouTube for 8 years. She has never said this in her whole entire life. It just so happens that next day, she started reading and she goes, "Oh, your guides want you to know you have a new angel working with you." And I'm like, "Yes, yes." So I have a combination of both.
Oh, good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, Priscilla wanted to know, do you go live on certain days or times on your page?
I do. I go live every Thursday at 6 o'clock Central Time. I'm pretty consistent about my times. And I do give daily messages. So I post messages from my guides daily. I've thought about mixing it up a little bit. I've been doing the same thing for 4 years. I think that my life's going to start getting busier this year. So we'll just have to see how that goes.
Awesome. Do you know if your family home is still haunted? Did you
It
find
burnt
out?
to the ground.
Wow, really?
Yes, and my family's deceased. By the age of 24, pretty much everybody in my family had crossed over. We're pretty sure it was crazy because we're pretty sure that the ghosts burned it down. Um, my mom would never admit there were ghosts because she didn't want us kids scared until the house burnt down, and then she told us she knew that it was haunted too.
Yeah. And just so everybody is clear, guys, there's many different kinds in this spiritual work. We have our angels, we have our guides, And, when people are like, oh, you go in and you feel energy. Now, sometimes the energy that you feel is because there's an emotional um, connection at that place, and there it feels like there's somebody there, but it's that emotional blueprint that has been placed on the place. Now, those that have not crossed over, that you definitely ghosts are,
Mhm.
that's another thing too. So this stuff is very fascinating, and we could talk hours and hours on all this stuff, and we still wouldn't know everything. um,
Mm-mm.
April Johnson, good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Now, is there any kind of routine that you do before you tap in? Do you ground? Do you say a prayer? Do you smudge? What is like for you? What do you do?
So I meditate daily. I make a point to meditate between 15 and 20 minutes daily. Sometimes I get anxious for my life, so I do go outside and I step and I ground myself. But I also burn sweetgrass
Hmm,
before I do readings in my home and ask my ancestors, my angels and guides to come in. And I light my white candles always for purity.
good. I love sweetgrass. It smells so good.
I love sweetgrass too. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it smells really good. I never connected to sage. Was not something that I, like the smell was just like, whoa, I can't do this. Now, Palo Santo sticks, yeah, no problem whatsoever. There you go, girl. Yep, yep. And
And I got the sage too.
yeah.
I vary.
Now, in the shamanic traditions that I've studied, the Peruvian based, we have done copal, we have done sweetgrass, we've done lavender, and we've also done oh gosh, I can't even think of it, but it's so good. It looks like a fern leaf, but it's not.
Hmm.
Um, oh, this is gonna drive me crazy now,
Yeah,
but
I've taken some shamanic classes myself.
yeah, they're just it's fascinating to me.
It is.
Patty has a question. Good question, Patty. Does everyone have guides?
I believe so, yes. We all have the ability to connect to source. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's all the same. Religions call it Holy Spirit. It doesn't matter what label you put on it. It's just people on the other side that are looking after us and want nothing but the best for us. So they do everything they can to help us with our daily lives. They give us signs everywhere. Do you get a lot of signs too?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You just have to learn to pay attention to them because a lot of times they're easily missed, but they don't give up on us. They'll keep giving us the sign over and over again until we get it. They're pretty patient and sticking with us.
Yeah, it's so important to pay attention to those signs. Um, Patty says, "I wonder who mine are." So, Patty, here's a suggestion for you. Ask them.
Mhm.
Hi, I'd like to know softly, gently, yet quickly, who my guides are. Can you please let it be known? You can tell me during dream time, or you can give me a sign while I'm awake, and see what happens. And like Laura was saying earlier, don't second guess. Just
Mhm.
if it feels right, you'll know within your body. Your body is that gauge that you have.
Um, Patty, I actually, believe it or not, there are a lot of YouTube videos that you can find on meeting your spirit guides, and that is absolutely how Jake presented himself. And then I have another guide, and I call her Cindy, and it's really cool. You just have to relax and allow what happens. But I met a couple of my spirit. I actually met physically seen them for the first time, like in my mind's eye, through guided meditation on YouTube. There's all kinds of them.
Awesome. 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 And Patty, you know, follow Laura and I. I mean, do you do guided meditation? Do you do that on your lives?
No,
Okay.
I seen you and I thought maybe I would need to start. I watch that you do it too. So
I was gonna say maybe you need to start, Laura, because
maybe
I
I do
think
need to start.
I think
I usually say take a couple deep breaths and yeah.
it's good. This is gonna kill me that I cannot remember. It's not lavender. It's not sweetgrass. It's not sage. It's cedar. That was it. Phew!
Cedar,
That was
yes.
gonna bother
Yes.
me. Cedar. Um, yes. So that would be Patty. Yes, and I can see that. That would be your animal spirit guide. Now, the way that I was taught is, and guys, please know, whatever Laura and I say, you know, we don't have all the answers. And
Mm-mm.
Laura and I have said that together when we've chatted. We don't have all the answers. Everybody has their own take on things. Do what you feel is right. So I'm going to say to all of you that the way that I learned it is this: we all have animal spirit guides. There are three basic ones. You have one to your left, one to your right, and one in the center. Those guides are with you all the time. So I have a hawk, a wolf, and a cougar. Those are my main people. My main people. And
I
do you
have
guys
an owl and a wolf, but I don't know of any other one.
okay? I think I know one, and I don't know if that resonates with you, but I'm just going to tell you. I totally see a panther with you.
Are
Like,
you serious?
yeah,
I
totally.
actually have dreams. I have a lot of dreams with wolves and they never harm me. They stand by my side and walk with me. So it's really cool.
Yeah, and wolves, guys, are about teachers. Cougar is about leadership, and hawk is spiritual messenger. So you have these three animal guides, and what happens is that different ones can come in. So let's say that you're driving and you see a deer. Well, the deer comes in for that time to teach you about gentleness. When I had many of you know the story, so I'm not gonna say it because it's one of the trivia questions, and it's super cool. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. Um, a panther helps you look into brings the light into situations. So they're the ones that can see into the dark and really illuminate. So it's a good one to have. Um, April says during a Reiki session with one of my clients, I always see the color purple for her guide. That's awesome because then she's connected to that realm, which is pretty cool. So we all see things differently. We all have different guides. We all have different angels, and
Mhm.
you call on them whenever you need. If you need Archangel Michael for strength, call on him. If you need Gabriel for communication, call on him. If you need Raphael for healing, call on them. You are able to have all this and so much more. So much more. Um, okay. Anything else you want to add, my dear, before we do a little bit of a trivia? You, Laura. Anything you
Oh,
want?
me.
Yeah.
So I really want you guys to start paying attention to the signs because the signs are everywhere and you're going to be surprised at how little they are. So I was in Evansville. I'm here in Indiana and I was sitting in the car and I was driving home and I was having a hard time and I'm like, Mom, I just need to know you're with me, which is so crazy. You said that do you get messages from your parents? Because I don't normally. But I do for my family, which is weird. But something told me to look up, and I have drove down that road a million times, and I have never seen the name of that road, and it was called Oak Grove, and my mom is buried in Oak Grove. I had chills all over my body. So that was my sign that my mom was with me. So please pay attention to any little thing that catches your attention because it usually has a meaning from your guides or your loved ones.
And so one of the birds that I love are hummingbirds. And the year that my mom passed, it was on her birthday. We were with my ex from a long time ago. We were in Door County, and a hummingbird went right by me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I just love it." And you know, when I was in Chicago, no hummingbirds. When I was in Sterling, Illinois, I didn't see any hummingbirds by where I am. So here at this place, um, there are hummingbirds across the street, like in the trees. Like I can see them all buzzing around. So we have a hummingbird feeder, and this little hummingbird today sat on a branch and let me stare at it for at least 5 minutes.
Oh,
It didn't
wow.
move. And so I talked to it. I'm like, hello, how are you? Of course, it's really special. And I'm going to meditate on it later tonight, but it just was really, really good. Oh, Christina, you too. Happy holidays to you, and
Happy holidays.
enjoy. Thank you for being here. I just know that Laura's going to continue to be a great connection moving forward. Such a great vibration. Yes, she
Thank
is.
you. Thank you
Yes, she
so
is.
much.
And I have to tell you guys, Laura's been like, she's followed me for a little bit, but we never had this connection. And the moment I heard her voice and the moment I saw her face, I'm like, yep, you're coming out alive. So,
Sprung it on me, definitely.
Julie says, I have a niece that passed, and she sends the song Abracadabra for me. It makes me
Oh,
smile. It's a good memory.
that's
Love it. Love
awesome.
it. Connie, happy holidays to you. All right, quick trivia question, guys. So we're talking about animal guides. What was the one animal guide that I got that I really didn't want to get? Let's see if you guys remember. And Priscilla says, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Laura. Thank you. Priscilla, you ready? Let me know when you're ready. Robin said, yeah, Robin, robins are always a thing for my mom. And hummingbirds, just because I saw it on the year that she died, it was awesome. Okay. Hi, Christy. Emmy, where are you been hiding? Hello, good to see you. Okay, let's see. What was one of the one that I had? So the question was, Beth, what was one of the animal guides that I did not want? That I will be specific. The one in Sterling, Illinois that I got that was teaching me patience. I'm giving you more of a clue. My mother comes to me as white feathers. That's awesome.
Hi,
That,
Lori. She's my best friend.
hi, Lori. Nice to meet you. Sue Melman replay. All right. So, can you guys remember? Okay, you got a couple good guesses. Couple good guesses, guys. We'll see. Normally, oh, I have it. I can play it. Listen to this, Laura. I got this. I got when we were playing the other day. I was like, oh my, I'm gonna do this little thing, and it was so much fun. Let's see if I can get it. Of course, it's gonna be the ad. Okay, here we go. And ready? Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. A couple more.
That's hilarious.
Ba-dum, bum, bum,
I'm going to
bum.
be singing that in my sleep.
Okay, so some of you are correct. Some of you are correct. And I'm going to tell you. Ready, Priscilla? I'm going to tell you. So, Dee Dee, you are super correct. You are getting 2 candy cane points. If anybody said ants, they're getting 2 candy cane points. Now, Sharon gets a candy cane point. And whoops. I'm going to give Michelle, I'm going to give you 1 point because kangaroo was the very first animal spirit guide that I got when I was in training. Everybody else, Laura, got these cool things. They got like a wolf and a bear and a elephant and all these cool like animals, right? And then I'm like, yeah, I got a kangaroo. So, but kangaroo was to teach about nurturing, which was fascinating.
Interesting. I did not know
So
that.
yes. Okay, we'll give another. I know, very funny. Okay, so here's another question. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? And Robin, you can't guess this one because you know it. And even though you're a moderator, I know you know it like 1, 2, 3. What year did I graduate high school? Laura, do you know this?
I can figure it up.
Okay. Yvonne says I'm so connected to animals. I know, Yvonne, when I did my first meditation, it was like Noah's Ark. Like all these animals came. I didn't know what to choose from. It was interesting. Oh, wait. Oh God, guys. Oh my God. How can I forget our beautiful music? How could I forget our music for the thing? Oh, here we go. What year did I graduate high school? Boop. Okay, I love it. I love it. Wow, Julie, 1991. Bless you, sweet Julie. Bless you for making me a lot. Christy graduated high school in 68. Sister Sledge. I was born in 64. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Christy says, oops, 70. Hey, 78. You're cute. You're cute. Okay. All right, guys, hang on. The answer is dun, 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 dun. Priscilla, you ready? The answer is 1982. I was 17 and when I graduated. So Sharon and Michelle, dun, 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 and Beth, and dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Good. Last questions. We're going to make it a doozy. Okay, this is a hard one. I'm going to tell you it's a hard one. It's a really challenging one, but we had to have a challenging one, just like that other one. This is a good one, Laura. I said to everybody, what were the 5 states that I traveled through from Illinois to get all the way to here? So crazy. Hey, Karen. Okay, you ready? All right, ready? What's my birth mother's first name? We talked about it. That's a hard one. I know. And I'll be fair. If you don't know my birth mother's real name, I'll give you a little extra guess. Okay. Give you a guess.
They need the music.
I know. I got so into it. Laura. It's like, what? Okay, hang on. Here we go. I know Laura likes this a lot.
I'm going to be doing this in my sleep. I know I
am. Rose, that's my adopted mother's name, was Marina. Okay, and I'll give you a guess, a big clue. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. My birth mother's name is the same last name, close to it, as one of the characters from Seinfeld. Okay, so that was a challenging one. My birth mother's first name is, I know you didn't, did you know it? Or you didn't know it? Mom, nice, nice, Sharon. Nice. Uh, Pneumania, nice one. Um, yes, Michelle. Her name is Costanza. Yes, good for you. Good for you. Right on the, like, I was just gonna say it. So you didn't know it. Wow. Stumping the moderator. That's pretty good. Yes, Costanza. So it means Connie. Um, and the last like bonus point for all of you. Um, when did I move to Washington State? What month did I move to Washington State? This is the easy one. Laura, I have to say, well, because I'm not going to play the music, but what a pleasure it was to have you on. Will you come
Thank
back?
you. I will. Thank you so much for having me. I've really enjoyed this.
And like I told you, it's
I just
just,
love your energy.
thank you. It's just you and I chatting, just you and I chatting. And guys, please visit Laura. Please go get a reading from her. Get a reading from her. To give that special price of you're getting an hour reading for what she charges normally for 45 minutes to do it online. So, and here is excellent, excellent. LauraBrentPsychic.com. Just go check her out, and it's really good. So, okay, ready? So I did I'm going to give you all a moment because I just got to look at where we're going. Okay. All right, guys. Oops, we got one more. Okay. Yes. The answer is August. I moved here in August into this home. So, Priscilla, you ready? So we've got Emmy is correct, and David is correct, and Julie is correct, and Michelle is correct. Okay, so guys, this tomorrow, Christmas, obviously, we're going to announce the winner. We're also going to announce what the prize is. So please join me tomorrow. It is Saturday. I'm going to postpone just a little bit of the guided meditation at 8 a.m. I'm going to do it at 9 a.m. So an hour later Pacific time. So just so I could sleep in a little bit. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, join me. And Priscilla, if you don't mind, can you just put it in the Facebook page on my page that Saturday's meditation on Christmas Day will be at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lori says you all love her. She's amazing. Awesome.
Thank
Well,
you, Lori.
guys, as always, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate one another. And when we educate, we grow. There's unity in community. From my heart to yours, Laura, don't go anywhere. But thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Laura. Laura's peeps, thank you for coming in. Like and follow
Thank
both
you.
of us. And
Nice to meet you too. Thank
she's
you,
like
Sarah.
awesome. And Karen says
And
thank you.
Karen. Thank
So
you,
guys,
Karen.
from my heart to yours, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy
Happy
holidays,
holidays. Yes.
and here's to a very happy and healthy new year. Take care of everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Bless you all.